I've been waiting on your call all day, babe.
I'm sorry, I got caught up with work.
It's okay. Has your leave been approved at the office?
In addition to being the boss's secretary, I'm also getting married to his son in a week, so yeah, they don't have a choice.
Huh, you're right, they don't. So, how many months were you granted?
2. That's 1 whole month more than I requested. I'm super excited.
Oh, I was kind of hoping they'd give you 5 months off.
5 months? Jeez, Jamar, I can't stay that long off work. My brain will literally die from lack of activity.
That's how desperate I am to finally have you as my wife.
I see. You'll have me forever and ever, Jamar. But as long as the honeymoon is concerned, you'll have to deal with what you're given.
Fine, I'll manage 2 months. But I'll have to talk with Dad about your position at the office. My wife cannot be my father's secretary. That's a demeaning job.
But it pays well. And I don't even do too much. My entire job description is to keep his books and manage his schedule. Be with him at meetings and all. I frankly prefer that to any other position in this office.
I guess you're right about the job being less stressful than others.
Also, it will be safer for someone in the family to be his secretary. You know these little girls frolicking around and posing as secretaries just to gain the attention of rich CEOs and bosses? They may even steal his money or unalive him.
Right?
Yeah. That's why I'd like to keep my present job. Thank you.
You have a point there. But I still feel uncomfortable with it. Maybe I'll tell Dad to get a new secretary while you work as her supervisor or something. I just want to ease you in your new position as the wife of the incoming CEO of Thompson & Sons.
You're very funny, Jamar.
I mean it. You're royalty now.
I'll try and get used to that.
That's my girl. So, when are we gonna meet up?
Tonight or tomorrow morning, maybe? Because my leave starts tomorrow and I have to tidy up some things at the office, so I'll be working overtime today.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
My boss just called. He needs me to fix up something for him ASAP.
Your boss?
Dad. Dad.
Gosh, you're so clumsy, Tessa.
Oh, please. Everything is happening so quickly, and I'm trying to get used to my new status. So spare me.
Alright. We'll talk later then?
Yeah. Bye, Jamar.
Bye, Tess. Love you. Riverbrook Hotel, the penthouse, 7 p.m. tonight. That's where the meeting will be held.
The meeting? What meeting?
Stop playing dumb, Tessa.
I thought we discussed this, Richard. What we had was fun while it lasted, but it's over now. I'll be married to your son in a week.
You forget too quickly, don't you, Missy? I made this happen. Jamar wouldn't have noticed you if it wasn't for me. I put you on his radar.
I understand, and I'm grateful, but that is all in the past now. We need to move on.
There is no moving on until I say so. You have a golden ticket to a life of luxury right in front of you. This is something so many girls would die for. But I'm handing it to you for free, and you're whining like a broken alarm clock.
I'm no longer comfortable with this arrangement, Richard. It's dirty and evil.
Oh, so now you know it's evil. You didn't think it was dirty when you took my money and my son?
I'm sorry, but I can't. I've fallen in love with Jamar for real. I would really love to stay loyal to him.
It's too late for that now. I made you, Tessa, and I can break you too. I just need you to remember that.
Richard!
Say one more word, and I'll call Jamar and reveal your true colors to him. I dare you. I thought as much. Now get pretty and meet me there. And don't be tardy.
Good morning, Dad.
Good morning, Tessa. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
And Jamar? I hope your honeymoon is going well.
Yes, it is. Jamar's sleeping fine right beside me. You may have startled him a little bit with your calls.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. It's just... I've been thinking. I should be the one beside you right now, not my spineless son.
What? How can you even say that to me right now, Richard? I am on my honeymoon with your son.
I'm sorry, okay? It's just so hard to let go of something that has been so deeply ingrained in my heart and soul.
Do you know how hard it was for me to get past the part where the priest asked if anyone had a reason why Jamar and I shouldn't be joined in matrimony? I almost peed my pants trying to wave the thought that someone could jump out of the crowd and reveal our secret.
I knew none of that would happen. We've been very careful.
I don't care about that. I just got married and I don't intend to get divorced anytime soon. We are done.
I want us to meet up.
Are you still talking?
Yeah, tonight.
No!
This will be the last time we ever see each other, I promise. Cross my heart.
I told you, Richard. I'm done with this. I'm done with you. I'm married now. Leave me alone.
Come on, Tessa. Don't forget that you are who you are today because of me.
You've told me this a million times already, and I have thanked you from my heart. What more do you want?
A deal. Meet up with me one last time tonight, and we'll bury this thing like it never happened. I'll never tell Jamar, and he'll never know unless you tell him. Again, I cross my heart.
Oh, are you sure?
You know me. I am a man of my word.
After today, we'll only relate as father-in-law and daughter-in-law. Promise?
I promise.
Good. Now I just have to figure out how to get away from Jamar. Get my flight ready.
Oh, no, there will be no need for a flight.
Huh?
I'm in the hotel you guys are lodged at right now. I'm in the penthouse right now.
Oh my God!
So 7 p.m. it is.
Hi, Richard. I know we agreed never to contact each other privately again, but I have some news, and it's quite urgent.
What do you want, Tessa?
Are you still upset with me?
Of course. Why shouldn't I be? You insulted and made a fool out of me. I reserve my right to annoyance.
How can you be upset because we prayed for forgiveness?
You made me, Richard Thompson, kneel with you beside the bed and pray, just after we finished making out. Do you know how demeaning that was?
I did not mean for you to feel insulted, but it was the right thing to do in that moment. We had to ward away karma. But I guess that prayer didn't work because I'm pregnant.
What?
I found out while Jamar and I were on our cruise yesterday. I'm so scared right now.
Did you do what I asked you to do that night?
Yes, I got with Jamar after I left you.
You don't have a problem then.
This is not funny, Richard. This child may be yours, and if it is, Jamar will divorce me.
There's nothing wrong with that. You'll simply return to the slum you came from.
Richard!
But none of that is going to happen, okay? Cheer up.
I'm trying.
Have you told Jamar about the pregnancy?
Did you not hear me? We were on a cruise when we found out I was pregnant.
How did he react?
He was so happy and quickly took me to get tested. Seeing the sheer joy on his face made me feel even worse.
Nah, don't worry about it. The baby will be Jamar's.
What if it isn't?
I'm Jamar's father, and our DNAs match. That means it will match with the baby's. So you see, everything is still in place.
I'm pretty sure that's not how it works.
I was alive for 37 years before you were born, Tessa. That just goes to say that I know how things work.
So you're saying I should keep the baby?
Go with the flow, my dear. If Jamar's happy with being a father, what's the harm?
I just need you to promise me that you will take responsibility for this child if it turns out to be yours.
Nah, I'm too old for that now. I'm done raising kids. However, I'm more than happy to be a granddad.
You can't say that, Richard. We had a thing together.
From now on, I only know you as my daughter-in-law. So keep me out of your personal business. By the way, congrats on your new baby.
Happy holidays, Mama! Happy holidays to you too, Michelle. How are you, my darling? I'm splendid, Mom. You? I'm good. How's the baby? Delaney? OMG, she's gonna break my eardrums with her crying. Ugh, I never knew being a mother was this hard. I told you. I'm just stuck at home these days. I can't travel anymore or do my photography. I'm super bored. I guess you have a million pictures of Delaney by now. Is there anything else to do around here? Kevin won't even let me lift a finger. Anyway, I'll bring her over to yours this holiday so she can drive you nuts as well. I'll be much obliged. Kevin and I will be coming too, so you're gonna be feeding 3 extra mouths. Your siblings and aunt are here already, so there's no problem at all. My house and my heart is big enough for everyone. That's great, because Kevin and I have so many fun activities planned for the family. Typical. Yes, there will be a lot of games and stuff, but the highlight for me has to be the DNA-based ancestry testing. Oh my god, it'll be so fun! You say what? DNA-based ancestry testing! Haven't you heard of it? I heard you the first time, Michelle. I'm just trying to figure out why we would need that. It's not like we need it, Mom. It's just for fun. I want us to have an ancestry tree. Huh? What's that? I'm surprised you've not heard of it yet. It's the in thing now. You used to be hot on trends, Mom. But I guess you're too old now. It's not funny, Michelle. I'm just saying that there is no need to waste money on test kits. We all know our ancestry, right? So we can design a simple, good old family tree. No, Mom. I want the genealogy test. Why do you want it so bad? I'll tell you. So Kevin's sister and her husband did it with their family, and guess what? Their lineage was traced all the way back to Africa. Oh, wow. Exactly. So I want to try it for our family. Who knows where ours will be? China, India, Korea? I want to find out. My family is of Asian descent. There, you have your answers. Let's do a normal family tree like a normal family and get this over with. Your lineage doesn't really count much here. You know that, right? I need Dad tested. This whole DNA testing thing is totally unnecessary, Michelle. But I've told Dad and he's fine with it. What? Kevin has also bought the test kits, so I can't let our money go to waste. I'm sorry. Michelle, you're gonna waste resources. I'll take that as a yes. No, it's not. See you when we arrive, Mama. Kisses. Jamar, are you aware of Michelle's new shenanigan?
You mean the DNA-based testing thing?
Yes.
It's not a shenanigan, it's genius. I, for one, have always wanted to know where my ancestors came from. I'm so glad I get to find out now. In fact, I'm just as excited as the kids are about it.
And you approved of it without telling me first.
Come on, Tessa. I saw no harm in it. It's just a DNA and some forensics. Hurts no one.
DNA testing is the wrongest thing to be doing with money right now.
Wrongest?
You know what I mean. There are homeless children everywhere who have not eaten a single full meal in ages. That money can go to them instead of buying test kits for everyone in the family.
That's not an excuse, Tessa. You know we're fully involved in charity. My foundation takes care of all that. So if my adult daughter wants to discover her ancestry, who am I to say no?
She'll be wasting money, Jamar.
When has money ever been the problem? Hello? You're talking to the CEO of Thompson & Sons. Even Michelle's husband is a wealthy businessman. We can afford test kits for the entire community if we feel like it. It's just a fun activity for the whole family since they're all coming for the holidays. Let it rest, Tessa.
But Michelle just had a baby. The money can go into a trust fund for future, you know?
Hold up. Are you trying to avoid DNA testing, or am I missing something here?
I'm not avoiding anything, Jamar. I'm just being a concerned mother.
It's always suspicious anytime you get overly concerned or evasive like this. That's how you lied to me that I was your first when I clearly wasn't.
In my heart, you were. The other man was a mistake. Besides, that was 2 decades ago.
Same thing.
You said you forgave me, though.
Of course I did. But this is how you acted then as well. It's only natural for me to be alarmed now. Or are any of the kids not mine?
How can you even ask that, Jamar? All the kids are definitely yours.
Okay, I believe you.
You do?
Okay, now you're being creepy. What do you mean by asking me if I really believe you? Should I be worried about something?
No, it's nothing. I was just pulling your leg.
Well, thank goodness for that. Now relax and let the kids do what they want, will you? Hi, Tessa. How are you doing?
I never thought I'd be happy to see a text from you, Richard. But I'm so glad you called in. I'm a nervous wreck right now, and I really needed someone to talk to.
I understand. Are the kids home yet?
They're on the way, but Michelle says they're close. I've not been able to get out of this bathroom all day. I feel like my chest is locking up. I can't even breathe anymore.
Just take a deep breath. You'll be fine.
What if the test comes back as you being Michelle's father? How do I face my husband? My life will be ruined, Richard. You have to help me.
I wish I could, but I'm a much older man now. There's basically nothing I can do on my own to help this situation without inevitably involving Jamar. And that is what we're trying to avoid. We just have to sit back, cross our fingers, and hope for the best.
It's too risky. We have to do something now.
You had the option to either wait for the results to come back, or have the hard talk with your husband and risk getting divorced. You chose the former, and you've come too far to go back now. You just have to wait and see how it pans out.
Oh, I'm literally rolling on pins and needles, just waiting for the results. I'm scared.
If tears could fix anything, I'd be crying silly by now. You're not the only one whose reputation is at stake. Mine is too. All I've built for several decades is on the line.
You know, it would have been easier to bear this if it happened, say, 20 years ago. But not now. The stakes are much higher now. I can't give up the luxury, the money, the fame. I'm invested in my marriage and my kids. I can't lose them now.
In the beginning, I was so sure nothing could go wrong. But looking back now, I just feel the pang of guilt in my heart. I wronged Jamar and kept it a secret for so long. I'm scared my son may hate me forever after this. But I guess it's time for karma to take its course.
You're not making this any better, Richard. You're scaring me. Michelle just texted me. Oh, they're here. I have to go now. Wish me luck. You won't believe what happened, Richard. The results came out positive. Jamar is Michelle's father. Oh my god, I'm over the moon with joy. I can now sleep and eat and take walks again. Thank you for encouraging me to keep the secret. Oh, I would have ruined my entire life when there was really nothing to be worried about. Gosh, I swear I would have fainted if it came out otherwise. I feel like I've been touched by an angel. Like I'm literally in the bathroom right now doing a happy dance.
Oops.
Excuse me? Did you just say oops?
I'm sorry, Tessa.
Sorry? What could you possibly be sorry for? Talk to me!
I may have let it slip to Jamar that we had an affair, and Michelle might be my daughter.
You did what?
I'm so sorry. I caved into the guilt and the fear. I just couldn't take it anymore. It felt like I was gonna have a heart attack. I just had to spill the beans and free my heart.
Oh no! Richard, no! You've ruined me!
I didn't mean to.
You didn't mean to what? Could you not have waited a little bit more? What happened to facing the situation like a man?
I'm sorry. You have to forgive me. Jamar already cut ties with me and blocked my contact. You can't do the same, at least for the sake of my grandkids and great-grandchild.
What kids are you even talking about? The ones I'm about to lose due to your foolishness and cowardice?
I never meant to hurt you, Tessa. I just had to do what was best for me.
You being alive alone hurts me. I'm in deep trouble right now, and it's all your fault. You should be ashamed of yourself.
You get over your shame as you grow older, Tessa. Regret is not an option at my age.
You will pay for this. I swear you will pay.
Calm down, please. This is not the end of the world. I'm sure we can figure something out.
It's too late for that now. Jamar is calling me.
Well, go on, answer him.
I will. But you won't know what hit you if I lose my marriage because of you.
Tessa, where are you?
I'm sorry, Jamar.
When were you gonna tell me? You slept with my father, Tessa. Multiple times. When were you gonna tell me?
I don't have an excuse. I'm just so sorry. Please forgive me.
Come out of that bathroom and face me.
No, I can't do that.
You were so agitated about the genealogy testing. You stopped eating and sleeping. You became evasive and kept running into the bathroom. It all makes sense now. You lying, cheating scumbag. I never want to see you again.
I never meant to hurt you, Jamar. It's just, I needed a job to help pay my mother's medical bills at the time. But I didn't have an education, so he offered me the job on other qualifications. But it was only once, I swear, and it was for the money.
Only once, Tessa? Really?
Okay, maybe twice or 3 times. I don't know. But I stopped once I got enough money to save my mother.
You're still lying to me, Tessa. I know you had an affair with my father even during our honeymoon. You've been trickle-truthing the entire duration of our marriage. You disgust me. Come out of the bathroom or I'll break the door down.
No, please don't hurt me.
It's fine. There's no need to chase you around. Just know that this marriage is over.
The Thompson family's ancestry was traced all the way to Japan, but it did not matter anymore. There was no family. Michelle and her siblings found themselves tossed carelessly into an emotional hailstorm following this incident, and that too on the day they hoped to create a lasting monument. The breakup was especially difficult for Michelle, whose model marriage just hit the rocks. She, however, found consolation in her husband, Kevin, and their daughter, Delaney. Together, they tried to provide the support Jamar desperately needed. But nothing they did was working. Jamar was an emotional wreck. The betrayal was weighing in heavily on him, and it affected everything he did, including the company. He really loved Tessa, and wasn't expecting the horror he had to face. However, he knew he had to move on somehow. So he swiftly excommunicated Richard and divorced Tessa without a settlement of any kind. But that still wasn't enough, and he basically lost the zeal to life. Meanwhile, Tessa faced the consequences of her actions with a fury. Consumed by outrage, she stormed to Richard's house, unleashing a torrent of obscenities. The confrontation took a dark turn, resulting in a violent incident where Tessa, in a fit of rage, stabbed Richard severely with a kitchen knife. The police swiftly intervened, leading to Tessa's arrest on charges of assault and attempted murder. Unfortunately, Richard passed on 2 days later while admitted to the hospital. This took Tessa's case a notch higher, from attempted murder to first-degree murder. And you know what that means in the court of law. Following this, the family made a unanimous decision to distance themselves from Tessa, as she clearly belonged in a mental facility. The shock quickly shook Jamar out of his self-pity, and he was ready to face life again. The first thing he did was to rebrand the family company, ultimately erasing all traces of Richard's influence. Then he invested more of his time into his family, nurturing his grandchild and offering guidance to his adult children. As the years passed, all memory of Tessa slowly faded away, and the Thompson family returned to living their normal, peaceful lives. Hey, Roman. I'm going out with my friends tonight.
What? You know I don't like when you go out with them.
But we've always gone out once a month. You know that. It's the only chance we have to get together.
That's not true. You've gone out with friends several times over the last month.
That's just a couple at a time. This is all of us getting together. We haven't done that since last month.
I don't know why you would want to spend time with them when they're against us being together.
Only a couple of them don't care for you. And when we are together, we don't really talk about our SOs. We're too busy having fun.
Then why wouldn't you want me there?
Because we like to get together, just us.
I would rather you stay at home with me. We could have a date night.
That sounds nice, but aren't you spending time with some of your friends tonight?
Don't give me that. You know that I don't like emojis.
Sorry, I'm so used to using them. I'll try to stop. Still, aren't you already doing something tonight?
My friends had to cancel.
Aw, I'm sorry to hear that. But I don't want to cancel on my friends.
I'll take you somewhere special. Please, don't leave me all alone tonight.
I'm pretty sure Jackson will be home tonight. You could spend time with him.
I don't like our roommate. It's time we move out. Get our own place.
I can't afford that right now. Maybe if you had a job and were contributing, we could do that in a few months.
Are you really bringing that up right now? Why do you have to constantly bother me about money?
I'm sorry. I know it's a sore subject. We can't move because I don't make enough to afford anything as nice as where we are.
Fine, but I still want to spend time with you tonight. Will you promise to stay home with me?
Okay. I'm really looking forward to it.
See you later.
I'll let them know I won't be able to make it. Talk to you later. Hey, Mia. Hey, Tracy. Let me guess, you're texting to cancel on us? Yes, but how did you know? You keep canceling on me. It's like you don't want to see me anymore. That's not true. We hung out last week. But you canceled the time before that. We're starting to feel like you don't care about us. That's not true. Roman was just feeling left out. He promised to do something special with me tonight if I didn't leave him home alone. Whatever. You do whatever you want. We don't need to have you there. I'm really sorry. I promise to come the next one. I don't know why anyone would even bother asking you to come. Please don't say that. I love spending time with you guys. We've been friends for 5 years, ever since freshman year of college. You are the one acting like we don't matter. Don't expect us to just wait around while you prioritize your boyfriend. I promise I'll be at the next one. Whatever. Talk to you later. Have a great time tonight. Roman? Where are you? Roman? I thought you were gonna take me out tonight. Roman, where are you? Ugh, Roman, where are you? Jackson said he hasn't seen you since early this afternoon.
What does Jackson have to do with anything?
Where are you?
Answer my question. What does Jackson have to do with this?
What do you mean? You said you would do something special with me tonight if I stay home and hang out with you.
Why are you talking to Jackson about me then?
Because you aren't here. I canceled going out tonight to spend time with you.
Well, you didn't tell me that.
I told you I would cancel.
But you didn't confirm that you told me.
Well, it's not too late. We could still do something. Where are you?
I'm out with the guys. I told you that I was gonna do that.
You also said that they canceled.
Turned out they were able to meet up. And since I thought you were going out with friends, I decided not to stay home.
But I was looking forward to spending time with you.
Stop with the annoying emojis. Are you using them just to annoy me?
I'm sorry. It's just, I'm so disappointed. It's too late to meet up with my friends because I don't know where they ended up going.
That's not my fault. Maybe next time you should communicate better.
I'm sorry. I'll make sure to tell you next time.
I've gotta go. We're having shots and I'm gonna fall behind if I don't get back to the bar.
Okay, have a good night.
Any luck?
Roman went out with his friends.
You have to stop letting him walk all over you.
You just don't like him. He's actually a great guy who's had a hard time.
He's a mooch who's taking you for everything he can get.
Please don't start that. I'm not in the mood to argue with you about him.
Well, you're behind in paying the bills.
I know, Jackson. Why are you making this worse? I'm already feeling down.
Sorry, Tracy, but we had a deal about how things would go if he moved in. You have not held up your end of the deal.
I'm trying.
I know you are. He's making it all but impossible.
Ugh, please just stop.
I'm sorry, I won't pile on right now, but we need to talk, and soon.
I'm gonna turn off my phone.
Okay, but before you do, I just bought some chocolate ice cream. You can take that for yourself tonight. No extra charge.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. You need it more than I do. Oh, and Haley says hi.
Tell her I say hi back, and thanks.
Feel better. Hey, Tracy, I was thinking we should have a dinner party tonight.
Tonight? That's not much notice.
Oh, it's fine. The people I plan to invite are free, so I thought it would be a great time to get together.
I won't be able to get anything to help.
That's okay. I can go get everything. You got paid today, so I can take care of all the supplies.
Most of that money is for bills. Why don't we plan to have a dinner party in a couple of weeks?
I've already told people we would be hosting tonight.
What? Roman, this is not enough time. I have to work until 7 tonight. It's been a rough day, so I just want to come home and relax.
Why do you always want to ruin my fun? You're so controlling.
I'm just saying that this isn't enough notice. We need to save for it and then plan.
I told you I can take care of everything.
We don't have the money right now. I already owe too much and I can't fall any further behind.
What if I told you I got a job?
You did?
A dinner party would be the perfect way to celebrate. With a job, I could start helping you once I get paid.
Congratulations!
So, does that mean I can throw the dinner party?
I really don't want one tonight. If you can wait, we can host one late next week.
Thanks. I'll take care of everything.
I would love to help plan it.
No, I got this. What the hell, Tracy? Why are you guys throwing a party when you're so far behind?
Roman got a job, so he wanted to celebrate. I promise I'll keep costs down during the planning, and of course I'll invite you.
What do you mean you'll keep the costs down? This doesn't look like a cheap party.
What? I told him that we would plan for something next week. He wasn't supposed to throw the party tonight.
Where did he get the money to do this?
No! He took almost all of the money out of my bank account!
Tracy, rent is past due. I can't wait for you to pay me beyond what we discussed.
I know, Jackson. I promised, and I will pay you, even if I have to take out a loan to do it.
You need to get him off of your account.
I see that. Don't worry, I'll take care of everything.
Where are you?
I still have another hour at work. It may actually be longer since the flu spike. We've had a lot of patients today, and we're short-staffed.
You really need to dump him. The way he's flirting with your friends is pretty disgusting.
What do you mean? He hates my friends.
Is that what he's been saying? Because the evidence suggests otherwise.
What? This is... I'll deal with it when I get home.
Yeah, either he has to go or you both do. I'm not putting up with this in my house any longer, Tracy.
I understand you're upset, but I don't have time to deal with this right now. My break is over and I need to get back to work.
We're gonna talk when you get home tonight.
Where did you go?
You heard Jackson. I'm not welcome, so I've gone to a hotel for now.
How are you going to pay for it?
I still have some money left that I didn't spend on the party.
I really need that money back, Roman. I have to pay the bills.
Are you saying that I should sleep on the street? Are you really that heartless?
No, but can't you stay with a friend? I need my money back.
So you want me to put someone else out? Look, I already told you we need to move. You didn't listen.
I can't afford to move. When you start getting paid, we can probably move a lot faster.
You just don't want to live with me anymore.
That's not it at all. But Jackson is mad right now, and this is his house. I'm renting from him.
Maybe you should just start sleeping with him since you care more about what he thinks.
What? First, I love you. Second, he's planning on proposing to Haley, and we don't see each other that way.
You could have fooled me. I've seen the googly eyes you give him, and he's totally in love with you.
No, that's not right at all. We're just friends.
Sure, keep lying about it. I bet you sleep with him tonight. You've been planning on how to remove me. Now that I'm gone, you'll do whatever you want. I don't care.
No, I love you, Roman. I'm not gonna do anything with Jackson. Please come home and we can talk.
Are you an idiot? He kicked me out. I can't come back. Or is that your plan? You want him to have me arrested for trespass?
I didn't think about that.
Right, you're just trying to get me arrested.
No, I'm serious. Tell me where you are and I'll come to you. We can stay in a hotel tonight to talk about things.
I'm pretty mad at you for putting me in this situation.
I told you not to have a party.
Sure, it's all my fault.
Please just tell me where you are. We need to talk.
Fine, I'll let you know after I check in.
How dare you email something so private to everyone? Oh, hey Mia. It's so great to hear from you. Don't give me that! You shared my text with Roman to our entire friend group. Did you not read everything? What do you mean? I don't have to read the texts I wrote. Right, you didn't need to read the texts where you were sneaking around with Roman behind my back. I was talking about the ones where Callie and Sylvia were doing the same thing. What? They were sleeping with my boyfriend? My boyfriend, but yes. Apparently he's really been getting around the friend group. I can't believe you would do that to me! Why? He was cheating on me with you. Did you think that he actually cared about you? He told me he loved me! Wow. He never said that to me. Then again, I guess you don't tell your ATM that you love it. That's because you treated him so terribly. He told me that you were controlling and financially abusive. He doesn't have a job. So how could I be financially abusive? He was using my money for everything. Which reminds me, you need to give me the $250 for the necklace he bought you. What? That was a gift! No, that was money he stole from my savings. If you keep the necklace, I'll include you in the police report. You're so horrible! What kind of a friend are you? Not the kind who goes around sleeping with my friends' boyfriends. How can you bring that up now? I expect the money by tomorrow. If not, you'll be hearing from the cops. They may not be able to charge you, I don't know. But you definitely won't be able to keep the necklace, since it was bought with stolen money. You're the worst! Oh, thanks. Coming from such a horrible friend, that means a lot. I look forward to never hearing from you again once I have my money back.
Why did you send that email? You should have just talked to me.
I'm sorry, but which thing are you referring to, Roman?
You emailed everyone about what happened. That was my private business.
You were cheating on me with 3 of my friends and Jackson's girlfriend. At the very least, it was the business of everyone involved, including Jackson and me.
You told Jackson?
Of course. He's my friend. Now I really owe him for having brought your sorry ass into his life.
You're such a... You had no right doing that.
Sure I did. You were cheating on me with my friends. Now I know why you didn't want me spending time with them.
They didn't like you anyway. Who could like such an ugly stick in the mud?
Just 2 weeks ago you didn't want me going out with friends because you didn't want other men looking at me.
Because I didn't want people knowing you were my girlfriend.
That makes no sense. You weren't there, so no one would know we were dating. You just didn't want other men hitting on me.
When you bother with your appearance, you can look passable.
Oh, that's so sweet. I'm glad to hear you don't think it will take me long to find a decent boyfriend.
What are you talking about? You're my girlfriend.
Not anymore. We are through. You've cheated on me with so many other women, and it's only been 8 months. If you think I'm dumb enough to overlook this, you're even more narcissistic than I thought.
Stop with the stupid emojis.
No.
Why are there police at the door?
You stole money from me.
What? You gave me permission to access your account. That's not theft.
I gave you access to my checking account. You stole the key to my lockbox, then stole some of my jewelry. That is theft, my dude.
You said you didn't need it.
I said I didn't need it right now. I was saving those heirlooms for when I married a good man. Clearly that's not you.
But I love you! You can't let the police arrest me!
I just wish I were there to see you getting put in cuffs. Thank God Jackson installed those cameras so I can watch it later.
What? You've been spying on me?
I'm not the one you stole from. Even if I wanted to forgive you, there is no way in hell Jackson will. You slept with his girlfriend and stole from him. He's chill most of the time, but you push him too far and, well, I don't want to ruin the surprise. Good luck, my now ex. You'll need it.
You can't just leave me like this! You're mine! Mine!
I'm your ex-girlfriend.
But what about my new job? I can't pay for anything if I'm in jail.
You don't have a job, Roman. That was just another one of your lies. See you in court. I'm really sorry, Jackson. I know that it's my fault that man was in your house.
It's not your fault that he did what he did. I don't blame you.
I still feel like this is all my fault.
You always had bad taste in men. Maybe going forward, you only date men who meet my approval?
You would never approve of anyone.
Well, considering my ex started hitting on him, I can't say that I'm any better when it comes to finding a good person.
No kidding. I'm so sorry about that. I considered not sending Haley's texts. She was the only one who initiated with him instead of the other way around. But I also didn't want you to be with someone who could do that to you.
Yeah, it sucked. Still, it is better to know. I think for the time being, both of us just need to work on ourselves.
We tend to try to rescue people, huh?
That's why we went into the medical profession. We're foolishly optimistic.
Maybe a bit less after this. How about I bring the chocolate ice cream and a few good movies? Then we can forget about all of this for the weekend.
That sounds great. And thanks for paying me back so quickly.
Hey, I promised before everything blew up. And I knew that I needed to give you some kind of silver lining to the whole event.
Going forward, I imagine we'll save a lot by being single. Haley may not have stolen from me, but she was high maintenance.
Yeah, she was.
You never really liked her, did you?
No. But since I didn't have to deal with her, I didn't want to say anything.
I think I want to watch a few horror movies tonight.
What? You know how I get during horror movies.
Considering what we just went through, I think watching other people go through worse will be cathartic.
Okay, but if I can't sleep tonight, you're gonna be in so much trouble.
I'm good with that.
Okay, I'll be home around 7. Let me know what you want for dinner, and if you want anything special with the ice cream.
Surprise me.
Okay, you may regret that though.
Nah, I trust you. Now get back to it before you get in trouble.
Yes, sir. See you later.
See you, Tracy.
Roman ended up getting charged with numerous felonies because he stole over $50,000 from me and over $30,000 from Jackson. He's looking at a lengthy prison sentence, and he's been trying to contact me. Sometimes he's threatening, other times he begs. None of it works on me. I've made sure to keep the communication open because I plan to use it as evidence to get a protective order against him. Then he won't be able to contact me when he's finally freed years and years from now. I ended up distancing myself from most of my friends because they knew what he was doing and didn't tell me. Most of them said that it was because I was distancing from them, so they wanted to get back at me. When I told them that he was the reason I was distancing from them, they still blamed me, saying I didn't have to listen to him. They weren't willing to admit their own faults, so I really don't need them in my life. I told them what they owed me from the loans I had made over the years and sent them invoices with timelines to make the repayments. They were all late. Fortunately, Jackson had made me give them contracts because he knew that they weren't the great friends I thought they were. The money has started coming in, and I'm now in a much better financial situation than I have been in years. The next year was still a bit rough, especially with all the court dates. It didn't help that I really only had a few friends left, but Jackson was like a rock. Roman may have lied about a lot, but he was right about one thing. Jackson did have a crush on me. He had for a long time. It took over a year after Roman's arrest before Jackson finally confessed, saying that he valued me as a friend first, so if I didn't feel the same way, that was fine. I had always thought that he was out of my league, so I had never even considered him like that. As soon as he confessed, I found myself getting tongue-tied around him, just like when we first met. We've now been dating for half a year, and we're still taking things slow since we tend to move too fast. Still, I can finally see a really bright future with a wonderful man. I have some news, and I'm not sure how you're gonna take it.
Is something wrong? Do you need to go to the hospital?
Eventually, yes, but for now it's just a waiting game. I'm pregnant.
Are you kidding?
No. I'm sorry. I know we wanted to wait another couple of years since you're working so much. I wanted to wait until you got home, but I'll be in a meeting until after 9.
If that's the case, I think I'll head to the bar after work.
Are you okay?
I don't know. We need to talk about it.
I know. However, I want to say that I want to keep the baby.
That's what I thought. We'll talk about this when we both have some time.
How about this weekend? I don't have anything on Saturday or Sunday.
I'm booked both days.
Okay. Well, you let me know when you're available and I'll make sure that my schedule's clear.
What you need to think about is the fact that we already have little time together. If we had a baby, we may never see each other again.
I understand your concerns. We'll talk about it when you're able to make some time for it.
Okay. Have a good luck with the meetings.
Enjoy your evening, and I love you.
Love you too.
Hey Celia, how are you doing? Trying to enjoy my break before starting grad school. I heard that you had some real problems with your last year. Well, yeah. I was doing something a lot more difficult than tech. I mean, I'm going into medicine. I know, and I'm so proud of you. Don't do that. What do you mean? You're being patronizing. No, I'm serious. I'm really proud of you. I still remember how wild you were during your teenage years. OMG, stop! Why do you always have to bring up the past? It's like you want to put me down. I'm sorry, that's not what I was trying to do at all. Of course it was. You've always looked down on me. What are you talking about? I've always been supportive of you. That's just another way that you think you can control me. I'm sorry that this conversation has gone so off track. I was just trying to check on you. I'm not a child anymore. I don't need you checking on me. I understand. It's just Mom said you were having some trouble and suggested I should check in with you. That's just Mom being a little overprotective. You don't need to pay attention to her. So you are okay? I'm just fine. That's good. I'm also planning on having everyone to a dinner this weekend. Do you think you can come? I don't know. I'm pretty busy. What day? I haven't set a date yet. Who do you plan to invite? Just you, Mom, and Dad? So you aren't going to invite your husband? He's working this weekend. It will just be the original family. I don't think I can make it this weekend. Like I said, I'm really busy. Okay, I'll go ahead and tell you then. I'm pregnant. Please don't tell Mom and Dad. I want to surprise them. Sure. I need to get going. I have a lot to do. Okay, have a great day. I love you, sis. I have to get going, so I can't keep chatting. Have fun.
Mandy, when were you going to tell me?
Hi, Mom. What do you mean?
Celia just said that you were pregnant.
She wasn't supposed to tell you.
So you really are pregnant and you want to keep it a secret?
I wanted to tell you and Dad in person this weekend. She wasn't supposed to tell you.
Oh my goodness! You're pregnant! I'm gonna have my first grandchild!
Yes, you are. It's too early to know the gender, but the doctor said that I'm 7 weeks along.
And you didn't suspect it?
No, we weren't planning to have a baby yet.
Now is the perfect time. We're both retiring soon, so we can do so much to help with a baby.
I'm pretty sure that will be helpful.
Huh, wow. I thought you might argue with me. You're so independent.
Well, I only found out because I went to the doctor today. She said that I'll need to be careful.
Why?
I wasn't feeling well.
I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. When I got pregnant with Celia, I got very sick. That's why we stopped having children.
Really? I didn't know that. I don't like talking about it. If you know more about your health problems, that might be helpful while I'm going through my first pregnancy. Why? I didn't have any trouble with you, and you were my first. It could help me and my doctor to keep an eye for similar problems. Well, I guess I can tell you. Let me get together some materials. Okay. I'll send along the invitation to you and Dad. If possible, please don't tell him. I wanted to see the look of joy on your face, but I'll bet Dad's expression will be just as priceless. Okay, I'll make sure he doesn't know. Send along the details for dinner. Thanks, Mom. I love you. I love you too, my little genius. You have two little geniuses now. Oh, that's true. Take good care of you and my little grandbaby. Don't worry, I will. Hey, Greg, I have my appointment this Wednesday.
Okay.
Do you want to come?
No, I think you can handle it.
Well, yes, I can, but it would be nice if you would come at least once.
Why? You didn't give me any say about keeping the baby. Why do you care if I'm there or not?
What? I thought you said you were excited.
Of course, because I felt I had to. Especially after your family all ganged up on me.
What do you mean my family ganged up on you?
You told them without talking to me about that.
I did talk to you about it. Before I even told my family.
That's not how I remember it.
Look, I know this has been a rough pregnancy, and I really appreciate that you tried, but you seemed to lose interest after the doctor told me we couldn't be intimate.
Well, it wasn't exactly great news. What man would be happy to hear he has to go months without that?
I'm really sorry. It wasn't like I didn't want to. I just didn't want to compromise our baby.
More like your baby. I really didn't have a say.
You were the one who stopped... Never mind.
No, go on, say it.
Are you cheating on me?
What? Don't go making this my fault. I'm already doing without. I don't need you accusing me of stuff on top of it.
You've just been so cold. You used to say how you looked forward to having kids.
Not right now. I wanted a few more years alone with you. If I would have known that you were gonna have trouble with the pregnancy, I probably wouldn't have wanted children.
What? But... does that mean you don't want to be in our baby's life?
I didn't say that, but it might not be such a bad thing.
It would be a horrible thing.
Aren't you gonna stay home?
Yes, for the first few months.
And that will turn into the first few years. Then you'll have another kid, and before we know it, you'll never work again.
You should know me better than that. I have to have work to stay busy.
Yeah, you say that now. But you also said you were happy to wait.
It's not like I planned to get pregnant now.
You were happy enough to just keep going with something you claimed you didn't want.
I'm sorry you're unhappy. Seemed like you were excited at first.
You made me feel like I had to accept it.
But you changed so much. You just... Something feels so off. Tell me, is something going on?
Stop projecting your insecurities onto me. I'm not cheating on you. I'm just sick of you trying to distract me from the truth.
What are you talking about?
I see what you're doing. You're manipulating the situation so that you can stay home.
You know that I can work from home. Believe me, I'm not gonna make you the sole breadwinner.
See? You even know what I'm trying to say. That proves that you thought this through.
No! You know that. This isn't getting us anywhere. Do you have time to talk tonight?
No. I've got a lot of meetings.
I can stay up late.
I thought you needed extra rest because of your pregnancy.
Yes, but rest isn't the same as needing more sleep. I can stay up, then talk when you get home.
I'll let you know when I have time.
Okay. Stay safe. I love you. Hi, Mom. Is Celia still sleeping?
Yes, she has grown up a lot, but she still sleeps until noon.
Okay, I'm coming over.
Why do you need to know if she's still up for that?
I'll tell you about it later.
You're making me nervous. This isn't about her schooling, is it?
I'm just doing a bit of research.
What do you mean?
I'll tell you a bit later. Right now, I need to focus.
Okay.
Just make sure to take care of yourself and my grandbaby. Of course, Mom. I love you.
I love you too, my little genius. What new drama are you trying to stir up with your latest email?
It's just the conclusion to what you and my sister started.
What's that supposed to mean? You know how I feel about your younger sister.
Oh, believe me, I do know. It's funny how quickly you changed your tune.
What's that supposed to mean? She acts so spoiled and entitled. So weird that you would think we're doing anything together.
Really? Maybe you should open the email and take the time to find out what it says.
I'm too busy for whatever you're trying to do. You can't manipulate me anymore.
Funny you should say that. You know, they say that cheaters always try to turn it around on their partners.
I know. That's what I've been saying. Maybe that baby isn't even mine. Wait, is this email confirming that you've been cheating on me?
No, it's my way of saying that I'm entirely disappointed in you. I thought that you loved me and that you would support me.
There you go, playing the victim again.
Tell me, do you really want nothing to do with my baby?
Are you giving me a choice?
Absolutely. If you say you don't want to be in my baby's life, then I will respect that.
Thank God. No, I don't want to be in the life of your little bastard's life. How is that even a question?
What if I told you that the baby is yours? Do you still not want to be in the baby's life?
There's nothing you can do to convince me that the baby is mine. And since you're admitting to infidelity, I want you out of the house.
Well, first, this is my house. Your name is not on the deed, remember? I bought it when we were still dating. You hadn't even moved in with me yet.
Infidelity changes things.
I agree with you about that. But back to my original point. I'm saying this is your baby. Do you want to be a part of the baby's life?
So you want me to pretend for a second that your bastard is mine?
Yes.
I've already told you that I'm not ready for a child. If you're giving me an out, then I'm gonna take it.
Okay. I'm sorry to hear that for my baby, but I guess never knowing you will make things a lot easier. Now, why don't you open that email? You'll find out what you need to do going forward.
What is this? How did you... None of this is real.
You forget that I work in IT. It's all real, and it was easily accessible on my sister's laptop. Then again, you also leaving your phone when you two were sexting last night did help.
It's not what it looks like.
It's exactly what it looks like. I strongly recommend you just sign the divorce papers.
Babe, I'm so sorry. I still love you.
Well, buddy, the feeling is not mutual.
I can fix this, honey. I can be the man you fell in love with.
You slept with my sister, repeatedly, for months.
She came on to me, and you couldn't. I was in a horrible place, and she used that against me.
I can see that she's been coming on to you for years, pretty much ever since we started dating. You were strong up until I actually needed you. Then you proved that you were not only not trustworthy, you're entirely unreliable.
I'm so sorry. Please give me another chance.
Sorry, but I can't even look at you now.
But haven't you been sleeping with someone else?
No.
So you're pregnant with my baby?
I gave you an out, you took it. From now on, my baby doesn't have a father.
That's not fair. You made me think that the baby wasn't mine.
You've already put me through enough over this pregnancy. I won't let you do anything else. For months, you've shown no interest in my baby. Now you got that child-free life you decided you wanted.
Please, don't leave me. I love you.
You have 3 days to move out. I recommend you take time off to do it.
You can't do this. How can you throw away the 5 years we've been together?
There's no chance I'm gonna remain married to someone who slept with my sister. I'll be gone for the next few days. Make sure you're out before I return. And don't try to leave a letter or anything. I won't read it.
I can't believe you want to end it like this. I want to fix things.
There is nothing left to fix. From here on out, my lawyer will work with you to get the divorce over. And don't worry, I'll never ask you for money.
If you let me be in my baby's life, I'll send you whatever you want.
Half of your paycheck.
What? That's ridiculous. I'm not paying that.
Good luck, Greg. Mandy, my school said that you haven't paid for this semester. The payment was due last week. I know, but I'm not paying for your higher education. What is wrong with you? You don't have a say, it's Greg's money. Just pay for my schooling, or else... Or else what? I'll tell Greg. He'll pay for my classes. That's so funny. Thank you for that. I'm not just threatening you. If you don't pay for my schooling, I'll tell your husband. That's in transition. What's that supposed to mean? Do you ever check your emails? Because I explain everything in it. I'm not a child, remember? Stop trying to tell me what to do. What the... How did you get that picture? From your computer? You can't just go using my stuff! I paid for that laptop. But don't worry, I'll let you keep it. Knowing what you and my ex-husband did, I don't want anything that you've touched. You deserved it! You've been hitting on him since the first time you met him. Congrats, you finally got him. I'll treat him 1,000 times better than you ever did. Really? Do you think you can do more than what I did for him? Of course! He's got a high-paying job. I can be the perfect housewife for him. He doesn't want a housewife. Now, if you were to finish schooling, he might be interested. I don't know. I don't think I know him all that well, to be honest. Not if he can sleep with you while neglecting a pregnant wife. See? You think you're so special. Greg and I will be perfectly happy without you. Good luck getting him to pay for your schooling. Also, I'm disowning you. You'll never get another penny from me. I don't need you now that I took your husband. Sorry, Celia. You're in for a rude awakening. What's that supposed to mean? He's going to be so much better with me and without you and your horrible, unwanted baby in his life. Answer me! Mandy, answer me! Why didn't you tell me that you were the breadwinner? If I had known that, I wouldn't have slept with your husband. Wow, that's a way to tell me who you are without giving me your name. What do you want, Celia? I want you to pay for my college. My mom and dad are threatening to kick me out. And they don't know why I stopped paying for you yet. Imagine what would happen if I told them. You wouldn't do that to me. I'm your sister. This coming from the brat who slept with my husband? Apparently sisters are capable of absolute horrors. But in this case, I disowned you, remember? You can't do that! I'm still your sister, no matter how you feel about it. Keep talking, Celia, and I'll tell Mom and Dad why I got a divorce. You can't bluff with me. I know you still love me and you're just mad because I ruined your marriage. All I have to do is wait for you to come to your senses. You're so right. I do need to come to my senses. Good luck, Celia. You're really going to need it. I'll be waiting for your apology. Greg begged, but considering everything he had said and done over my pregnancy, I wasn't going to give him another chance. He tried to fight the divorce, so I let his boss know what happened. Greg's boss is old-fashioned, and when he learned how Greg had acted, he recommended he be sent to an office several states away. It wasn't exactly a demotion, but there's no ladder to climb out in the middle of nowhere. Last I heard, he was miserable because his parents didn't know why we divorced. Greg was too much of a coward to tell his parents about the divorce, and since he never told them I was pregnant, I doubt they know that they're grandparents. Once Greg realized that he wasn't getting me back, he seemed to decide it wasn't worth fighting for access to my son. He doesn't even know that I have a son. I occasionally think about telling his parents, but honestly, I know why he turned out the way he did. We were low contact with them for almost the entire relationship. I don't want to invite them into my life and possibly mess with my child. My sister never did learn her lesson. As soon as I got off the phone with her, I called her parents and told them what she did. They were so disgusted with her that they gave her a week to find somewhere else to live. She tried to move in with Greg before he left town, but he didn't want anything to do with her. He told her what he always thought of her and blamed her for what happened. While he did play a large role, I know my sister was more at fault. I saw how she kept trying to get with him over the years. Mostly, I'm disappointed in my ex. I'm absolutely unforgiving when it comes to Celia, though. I paid for her schooling and everything, and that was how she treated me? Last I heard, she was couch surfing because my parents think they're at fault for her. My mother had spoiled her as a child because she had been so sick when Celia was young. It was like she was trying to make up for missed bonding time, but went overboard. They hope she gets her life together, but they can't ignore the fact that they enabled her on some levels. I seriously doubt that she's going to improve anytime soon. I know that she's not in school anymore, but I really don't care what happens to her. Not long after all of the drama, I had my son. It's been a couple of years and we're perfectly happy. He's hitting all of his milestones early and showing a lot of potential to follow in my footsteps as a tech wizard.